If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know. Get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
Meditate. Instead of make love. I'll tell you for the rest. Close the door, baby. Let me blow your mind.
Hey, it blowing your mind, ain't it? Thank you. I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you. I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest
good morning and grand rising to each and every one of you. This is the Magman Morning Show. Grand rising to each and every one of you that are here. Y'all see a little something that I put in the middle of the pictures. I'm trying to get the look right, but I'm trying to do what I have to do. Grand rising, great day to each and every one of you. Man, I am just excited about the my future. I'm excited about my future. I can't be excited for nobody else if I'm not excited about myself. They say that you sometimes it could be arrogance or something. No, it is just believing and knowing that things are just going to work out somehow. I just want to just say that grand rising, good morning to each and every one of you. It is 8 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock. If you had to be there at 9 o'clock, talking about the central time zone, I know that there's some people on the East Coast. They already up and going. It's 10:08 on the East Coast. Grand rising to all of my wonderful listeners and all of you all that are listening on the East Coast. I'd like to say hello to all of you all in Georgia, Washington, and Charlotte, North Carolina. All of you all, I'd like to say grand rising to our friends in New York City and in New Jersey. We like to say hello to you. I know that Indiana is almost part of the central time zone somewhere, but then they come over into the east. But I like to say grand rising to everyone over in Indiana and everybody in the Southland, to Judge Meredith Hammer. But let me, I'm going to call the real roll. I got to call the roll. Deacon Alvin Moore, our wonderful, wonderful deacon of our show. And they say, man, how you got a deacon of your show? Well, he is the deacon. He is Mr. Chairman of the deacon board with his wonderful family and his wonderful caretakers. That's Sharon Reed, the alto section leader, and Apostle Anthony Reed, our other spiritual uh, mentor and someone that talks to us. I already put out y'all already about this wonderful person that's coming to Mac Media 3 Productions. We got some work to do and some things to do. You're going to meet Her Majesty the Queen. That's going to be coming with her wonderful, wonderful program and broadcast and platform. And we're going to tell you a lot more about that. Candle Dessert Lounge is in the place. That's Pam G, y'all. She's here. And wonderful things that are coming. Keisha the Stylist, the Lock Goddess of Memphis, first commercial that you all hear each and every day, who's been with us from day one since we've been broadcasting, has, I want to say hello, and her wonderful son that reads for us each and every morning. That young man reads from memory. He memorized those scriptures and and know where they are. Wonderful. And I made a vow. I said, I'm going to make sure that each morning we play a scripture leading into the thing, because we need the Lord. I sure need him. I need him every day. I need him every day. Keep me sinning all the time. Keep me hollering and mad about the things that are not really mad. But just when you informing people on what's going on and what's happening in the community and what's happening in our world, you sometimes are not the most popular person in the world. But that's not what we're here for. We're not here for popularity, but we're here to bring you news and information that you can use where you are, where we are, how the navigation of this madness that's going on by being informed. But we're not always going to talk about the man that's orange that lives in the house that just so happened to be white. We're not going to be talking about his accolades and his foolishness all the time. We will be on alert to let you know the things that are going to be affecting, but this will not be the Orange Man Show each and every morning. The Macman Morning Show is dedicated to the people that listen each and every morning that want a new perspective on broadcasting. We're losing our broadcasters left and right. There's no more independent news on the network. They're breaking up MSNBC and it's now being called MS Now. The corporations got the heat from the Orange Man, and he used to be on there, and he really wasn't no good. Talking about he firing everybody. He always how he hear him, folks say that they fired, but he's fired. Like to say good morning to Ms. Orr. How are you? Great t-shirts and great vanities that she has, and she's been listening. And we want them to tune in to us, and you're going to hear more about about them. Hold on a second. All right. Y'all don't bother me right not bother me, but you know I can't. I'm trying to do 50 things at one time. I'm happy. I'm happy because we got some wonderful stories that are going to be coming, some exciting new things. And you know, sometimes, let me say this. Uh, this has to do with programming. You got to give people their flavor. And I had to open up my eyes and say, I know that we have our wonderful morning show. You ain't seen nothing yet. But I want to expand and give an opportunity to our broader audience. Some people work in the night. Sometimes we might even be the ones that keeping them going because we be talking and things and they can replay our broadcast. And if you like our broadcast, you like what we're doing, you know, you can support us. You can do what you can. But we're gonna bring that void. We're going to close that void in broadcasting and use the talents that we have because we're going somewhere. No matter what has happened, it's behind us. Last month, it's behind. Yesterday, it's behind us, and it's time for us to look forward to the things that are coming our way. You know, and it's just good to know that hey, we got a voice. Somebody that's there that has a voice that's going to tell us the truth, that's going to bring guests and bring interviews and bring issues to the table that mean something to us as a people too. I'm not ashamed to be who I am. Yes, I am a black man, full of days, full of trouble, as they say. Not no more. We got to stand. No more victim. I'm not a victim. Independent broadcast, meaning that I can tell the truth. We can tell the truth about what's going on in our community. And what I wanted to do this before. I'm not going to forget it or anything, but I wanted to acknowledge we got some more information on Reverend Jesse Jackson's condition. Let me see if I can get this up. Show it. It should be coming up. Come on up. Wait a minute. Come on. Wait a minute. Did I do it right? I think I did. Wait a minute. Let me see. There we go. I'm sorry. Uh, Reverend Jackson is in the hospital, and he's under doctors. Of course, he's under supervision and care. His son, Jesse Jackson Jr., and his other son, uh, the other congressman, they got two of them, but they were there last night. We got pictures of them in the hospital room. You all pray for uh, the Jackson family. I made a mistake on yesterday. I did correct it, but we praying for him, a civil rights icon. I am somebody. I got to give him credit for saying what he said. I am somebody. He said, red, yellow, brown, black, and white. We all precious. And he said a lot of things. And there's nobody in this world that gets along with everybody. There's nobody in this world. We don't get along with the orange man that wears the makeup and lives in the White House. He's the most terrible thing I think I've seen in government or anything. But still in all, there's some folks, you know, I mean, that's his business. You know, I mean, but then when it comes down to our own, here's someone, they say things, they had conspiracy theories and all that. I'm not saying that the man is sick. The man is at a point in life we don't know what's going to happen or what's going on. God has life, but it's not my responsibility. I would never kick anybody that's just crazy. I don't care what it is. Even the orange man, he know he's sick. He's trying to play that he ain't. I don't wish no bad on nobody. That's not my position. See, that's the difference between us and them, meaning us as a true children of God and those that are not. God put something inside of us. He said, if I can forgive you of your sins, you can forgive other folks. That don't mean I got to be around you now. I mean, what I'm saying is, you know, I mean, you know, they got to change. Go on about your business now. I didn't forgive you. Leave me alone now. Don't be picking at me or nothing, you know. Mm-mm. I ain't gonna have that. Yeah, I forgive you, but leave me alone now. I ain't gonna bother. I ain't coming over to your house. You don't come over to mine. Mm-hmm. That's what it goes for. Okay, yeah, yo, your ancestors, you're not your ancestors. I know that. I know that. I'm not accusing anybody of doing anything, but don't bother me. Forgiveness is one thing, but when you're agitating, see, that's what Trump is doing. That thing is doing. I ain't mean to mention his name. He's agitating. He's doing everything that he can to agitate, and it's not working. It's backfiring. It took them to uncover now all this stuff that's been going on, all these people of color that's been missing, these women that have been missing. I'm gonna take you down, Reverend Jackson. I ain't mean to put you up here when I'm talking about that. But you think about this. Now they all upset about the Epstein situation. And we're gonna talk about that a little bit about this outrage and upsetting and things that they're doing. But before we do that, we're gonna talk about the judge that the judge's order that was handed down that says that they have to release all of these people that they detained in the city of Chicago. That's them ICE folks, what they did. The judge's orders has said and stated, let me put this up here so that y'all can see it. It should be coming up in a little bit. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Okay, there it is. All right, let's read it in a second. Hold on, let me find it. There it is. All right. The judge orders hundreds of detainees, hundreds that have been detained by ICE in Chicago's area, released over the next week, with hundreds more possible. They say, you all got to let them go. Let's read and see what CBS has to say, and we thank them for this wonderful information that they sent that we can go by. And let's see what they're talking about. They said that a federal judge has ordered that hundreds of people detained by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement be released from federal facilities in the next week because of their arrests by ICE were possibly unlawful and in violation of a federal court order. Attorneys with the National Immigration Justice Center and the ACLU of Illinois say federal agents have arrested thousands of people in Chicago and Illinois during Operation Midway Blitz without get this, warrant or probable cause. Put a pin there, warrant or probable cause. It also goes on to say that immigration advocates argue federal agents violated a court order issued in 2022, the decree of the non-dissent decree, the NOVA non-consent decree. That was that limits ICE. I don't know what that. Okay, I ain't going there. It limits ICE from making arrests simply out of fear that the suspect might escape before a warrant can be. You can't hold nobody in anticipation of a warrant. I'm gonna hold you until we get a warrant. Let's continue a little bit here. I don't know what happened. What just happened? Wait a minute. Let me go to the studio and see. I was reading the main copy. Y'all got too many. I don't know who this is. Wait a minute. No, I want this. This is what I want. Wait a minute. Something's not right. Well, let me continue. Let me take this out and remove it. Okay. Something ain't right somewhere. I don't know what's going on. Hold on 1 second, folks. There we go. If I can continue to read here. All right, let me finish. All right, now immigrated. Okay, now they got together. They say that ICE can't just do that, take a warrant on you. Okay, it just went back. I don't know what it is going on. Okay, and it says that October 8th, the federal courts ruled that they're in a consent decree that they had at least, until at least February 22nd. Okay, but in other words, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to read like that. They got to release these people. They say they got about 615 people in detention and they said they got to let these people go. You got to have a warrant. You just can't be sitting up there talking about you are a that you're a that you just can grab people off the streets. I mean, there's still what they call due process. Due process. There's something called due process. I don't want that. Let me take that out. Okay, I don't know what that is now. That ain't even supposed to be up there. Okay, all right. Let's see. Come on, take that out. I don't want it. Okay, I've removed it. Okay, I should have removed it. Okay, there it is. Woo, I'm just tired of this here. All right, now, the reason that I brought this up, and I'm sorry, I shouldn't even be doing this, but the reason that I brought this up was because simply people are hollering and screaming saying, where are the black people? Where is the NAACP, the XYZs, and so forth and so on? Why are we not helping and aiding and abetting folks that aiding and helping them get out of their trouble? Lord, I'm glad that you asked me that question. And let me say it like this. Number one, on last Tuesday, I think that we spoke up highly in the elections to let people know that we're on top of it. See, what you don't understand, my Hispanic brothers and sisters, is that we've been in this struggle a long time, way before you even came here. Now, I know and I understand that they took Mexico, they took Texas from y'all in California and other territories, New Mexico, and they had the nerve to name the state New Mexico. We took it, it's brand new Mexico or whatever. We understand that. We want you to understand, our Hispanic brothers and sisters, to realize the fact that we're in the struggle too. Mm-hmm. Understand that. Understand that when you see us looking nonchalant, we know what it is because when you came here, let's just tell the truth. When they came here, the cities gave them everything. And when I say everything, everything, you got homeless people on the street that look like me and look like other folks that are on the street that don't have that opportunity. Offer somebody that need an apartment, and you helping them pay the Section 8 and you're giving them food stamps and assistance each and every month until they can get on their feet and get a job or something like that. Now, that's how it's supposed to work. It's not for you to stay. And I just believe that when my mother got to a place that she can get a better job, and she did, we were weaned off of public assistance, especially when you know what I'm saying? But we needed it to survive. Not that we were bums or anything, or we just needed it to survive. You don't want nobody hungry in your house. You don't want your lights off. You trying to do the best that you can in the things that in the system that we were in, and they were making less than what we were making now. I know the cost of living and things are different or whatever the case may be, but they took less and made more out of it. So what am I saying to you all? Yeah, I'm happy that they letting them go. They should. They brought them here. They sent them here. It's a shame. The Republicans sent them here on buses, sent them to these cities on buses. Mm-hmm. Drop them off in Chicago. These folk got to have somewhere to live. Well, you already had people out there. This is what I couldn't understand. These are the reports. This is not alleged. This is something that I know that was reported to me during that time that the immigrants was getting everything. They said they were not giving anything to anybody in Chicago if you was not a immigrant. You could not go to those shelters. You could not get none of them food stamps that they cutting off. They didn't give nobody anything that was in the city. That was what the outrage was about. That's when Chicago Red and them came up and say, wait a minute, hold up a second. There's something going on. I agree with you. Grand rising to everybody again, Penelope. Yeah, I agree with you. Now, I know that we helped. Now, Tuesday, we came out. We came out in record numbers and let them know. We came out in places. There were precincts that was for Trump and them folks that turned completely blue. And it ain't a red and blue thing, but it was just good to see what was going on. Mm-hmm. So that's why I brought that up. Not to be mean or anything, when you look at the immigration laws, and then these people, and then this is what we get this is the misconception. The Latinos the Hispanic people, they are making cash money. Do you know how many roofs they can put on a house? What it takes? How much they charge you to put a roof on a house? And they come to your house early in the morning, get their little snacks and whatever, and they take it off. Your roof is off by 11 o'clock. Your whole roof is off. By 5 o'clock, you got a brand new roof on your house. Now you do those times. You got a crew of 5, and you do 5 roofs a day. I ain't lying to you. And they picking up all the nails. They got the magnets and things, pick up the nails and all the shingles and everything. All you got to do is tell the man them to come and get the trash. And they through. They making cash money, and they stack their money. And they helped each other. They in one house, then the next house, they done bought that house, and then they buying another apartment building down the street. So are we to knock them? I ain't knocking your process. How did you do it? How did you do it? What is it going to take? They saying if we unify ourselves, we can make some money and take over these neighborhoods. And you got in Chicago and in these places, you got Hispanics and other nationalities. They got their segment. Why? They said we sticking together. Let them come and shop, but we're going to stick together and let the money circulate in our community. I'm not knocking that. I think it's the right thing to do. But when you sit back and you look at it, our Hispanic brothers and sisters, you've had it good. You had it good. You didn't come and change. They didn't whoop your folks. I don't know what happened when y'all coming across the border, what your folks did, but we had some horrific things. My my ancestors, when they came over here, we were shark bait. The sharks would follow the slave ships because we was food. We were whipped and forced into labor. We were forced to fix food. They took the nature and the love of our grandparents away by force. Y'all know the word I want to use, but I'm not trying to use that this morning. Right now, it is 29 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. This is the McMahon Morning Show. Before I get revved up and say, I'm not revved up, but before I say what I have to say, and we're going to close that part out, I'm going to just go to a break real quick. We just want to acknowledge our sponsors. Brother Lee Mack, our co-host, I've been touching base. We're going to get him back here, but I wanted to thank all of you for continuing to support us. We'll be right back. We ain't going to be gone long. This is the McMahon Morning Show.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
They trying their best. They trying. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Now that's it. All right. This is wait. What was I gonna do? They trying to. When people infringe upon you and infringe upon your copyright, even with your voice or your likeness or whatever the case may be, it is important for you to protect. I'm gonna talk about something later, but the Bond Group. And it's gonna be brought to you by the Bond Group. That's Jessica Starks, JD Scribes, and all. We're getting a new production together, but they're going to be bringing that segment. We're going to be talking about something about this infringement that's been going on. Y'all been messing with our business, trying to take our likeness and everything and trying to take all of our goodies away from us, and we ain't going to let it happen. We'll be right back. Got more messages just to come. Y'all stand by.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Desserts Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
All right, I've told you already that we have some new programming coming. Also, MacMan After Dark is getting ready to rev up. That's for our evening listeners, those people that get off work or you don't have an opportunity to catch our morning show. You can always replay the morning show, and also you can tune in to MacMan at night. There's a lot of things coming, and we got a wonderful new program coming that we're going to be helping to produce. And I'd like to say welcome aboard to the Bling Queen. We just want to say how are you? And there's many. You ain't seen nothing yet. You're talking about great interviews with people that you would not ever expect, and with a wonderful personality. You're always supposed to welcome in, and then you help those that you can help. Enlarge our territory, meaning that you're going to have to deal with people, and you're going to have to deal with many others, and help them to present and get their message out. And I just like to welcome the Bling Queen to us. Your Majesty, you're welcome, and we're going to be talking a little bit more about that as we get programming together. Y'all saw my picture that I put up. That's what I look like in the morning when I'm doing my broadcast. I look horrible, but thank y'all for, I like my gray hair. I look good. I got to see what's going on and everything. I want to thank y'all for all of your support that you have given. Martin G. Johnson, my brother in broadcasting. I want y'all to tune in to Martin G. Johnson on his live. Go subscribe to him. He's the original Chicago. Let's start with Chicago. He is the original crime chaser, and he has a wonderful broadcast. And I want to thank you, Judge Hammer, Judge Meredith Hammer. We know that you're going to win. We know that anybody we endorse, we're going to go wholeheartedly for. We're going to try to get Judge Hammer on our broadcast soon. Once we get everything together, you know that the campaigns have kicked off, and there will be the primaries are kicking off, and some candidates, if you get through that primary, you more than likely have it. And we're going to talk more about that. Thank you to Kiana Belcher, Trustee Kiana Belcher, who's running for commissioner of the 5th District of Cook County, my old county district in Illinois, in Cook County. And she's doing a wonderful job as trustee, but God got higher heights and deeper depths for her. And I believe, and she's got great position. She's at the top of her position on the ballot. Don't forget, we're going to talk to her too and bring her. Brother Lee Mack, our wonderful co-host. We're trying to get you back, Brother Lee. Brother Lee will be back with us hopefully soon once we work out some things. And I wanted to thank you all for all of your concern and all of your inquiries about him. We'll be back in a little bit after these few messages, and then we're going to talk about some other things that we have to talk about. Be right back. Judge Hammer.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show, Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
Let me say welcome to each and every one of you that have come in to join us on this morning. It is right now 37 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. This is the McMahon Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions, WKRA 92.7 on your FM dial in Holly Springs, Mississippi. We like to say good morning to DW and all of you all that are down there in that area, and all of you all that have been listening in Quitman County. I'd like to say to Lynn Riley of Marks, Mississippi, the Marks 49ers football team. He's my big brother. I'm going to get Lynn Riley on, and I want you all to know he has come a long way. From stroke to a long way. He is he loved the children, loved the people, and a lot of the kids have gone on because it was his guidance and it was his mentoring that he did. And the families are there, the men are there working with him. He's not there by himself. Ain't no funny business or nothing like that going on. See, you know something, we got to get ourselves back together. We didn't hear about all this craziness and stupidity going on and folks messing with children like that orange man that lives in the house that just so happens to be white. He know he's messing with them children and pedophile and all that old craziness that he's doing. That's why he's trying to hide it. And the rich folk, just because you're rich, you cannot hide from the eyes of God. I wanted to just say that and throw that in there, Brother Lynn. I wanted to just say good morning to you and Grand Rising to all of you all. I got something else I wanted to talk about. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Judge told them folks, yeah, you got to let them go. And we ain't having it. I want to talk about something else that you might think that's how can I put it? Let me just say this. We're living in a day and time, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, that can be a blessing or it can be a full-fledged distraction. And let me say what I mean. We've been hearing about all this foolishness and craziness that's been going on in our country and with our political system, and it's been affecting. It's just really like, have you ever had gnats and mosquitoes around you, and they just some mosquitoes? It ain't no full-fledged bee sting, but that mosquito sting, it'll hit you. If a mosquito hits you on the ankles, on the leg at the right place, it'll hurt you. Big old whelp on there, and it's just distracting. That's what I feel that this is, because this is an opportunity for us as a people to get ourselves together. To the Ashley family, hey, good morning to Samantha and to wonderful brother Kevin. Hang on in there, Kevin. We got some things going on and we got some stuff that we're going to be working on. And you just hold on. You're going to want to hear that story from the Ashleys. We're working on something. You got to, my mother always would say, you be careful how you pull your hand out of the lion's mouth. Hey, Jazz, how are you? Jazzy Hickman, how are you? Great to see you. Cooking, making cookies and cakes and banana. What is that thing you make that everybody's talking about? Banana something that you make. I don't know. I forgot it was banana something had to do with the banana pudding thing. Okay. Now, wait a minute. I don't want to. Let us not lose sight of this. This is what I wanted to say. And I think that I wanted to say this. Keep your guard. Don't be distracted by anything or anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this is an opportunity for us to be able to, one, we got to start to forgive ourselves. That's the first thing. I'm in a position and I got upset and I'm mad because I said to myself, I should be further than where I am. But I am. If I look at the progress that I've done when the first time I got on the air up until the time that I'm on now, I've been brought a mighty long way. And then God, he does his thing by bringing people around to support you, to lift your arms up. Not a whole lot, but there's just a tight circle, a tight niche that he gives to you. And as we bring to you each and every day, and when you see the format come into fruition, see, you got to have a vision. It's wrote down. Now we got to implement it. That means I got to put this in place, that in place. That's why MacMan After Dark is coming. That's why the Bling Queen is coming. That's why, because you're going to have, and then let me tell you why. There are people that want to hear intelligent conversation. They want to be able to express themselves. They may just even want to just get something off of their chest. And 9 times out of 10, you can't do it because somebody's holding you back, or we're in such a hurry or a rush that we don't want to take care of the people that are listening or paying attention. Now, while y'all on there, please like. All you got to do is hit the like button. And if you want to hear us every day, subscribe. It's not going to hurt you. I'm not begging y'all for nothing or nothing like that. And you can support us. We're independent media. We're not backed by YouTube or anything like that. We're not monetized by them. They ain't gave us a dime. Trust me, they haven't. We're not worried about that, because I say it like this: your gifts are welcome and graciously appreciative. And whatever the size is, that's fine. And I'm grateful. You could buy brother a cup of coffee. You never know what a person might need. So just, if you like independent media, and we're getting ready to bring it and bring it well, stick with us, grow with us, but help us. Invest in us. You want to see things that go right. There's some things that we do need, and I need the audience to, and that's what it's all about. We, for so long, we have, at the hour is right now, it's 43 minutes after the hour of 9. For so long, we have supported. Every time a commercial comes on, we support it one way or the other, whether it's perfume, a bag, Louis Vuitton, a hamburger, or whatever. When they say where the beef, whatever, the Big Mac, or whatever the case may be, we go and buy it. They pay to advertise their businesses. That's what advertise. They pay for. This is the service that I'm offering. Not all services. Now, I ain't trying to do all of that foolishness, but I'm just simply saying there are businesses that are out there that need reasonable promotion. You need advertising. Why not connect yourself with people that are going to reach those that need to be reached? It may be you don't know who's listening. And that's another thing. Don't be fooled by the social media garbage that nobody is listening because the count is not up. Okay, somebody is listening around the world. The YouTube carries and all Instagram, all of these platforms carry around the world. Somebody is listening to you. They don't have to get in the chat. They don't have to get in there and say hello or good morning, grand rising to you, or nothing. They may not have to get on say you the best thing since sliced bread, but there are people that are in the bushes that are listening and are paying attention. And I got living proof of it this past election. I'm going to tell you about this past election. And this leads into my second part that I'm going to be talking about, how we need to get to be unified. We thank God that it's Friday, it's TGIF, but we got work to do as a people. Now, this past election, we made some election predictions and some endorsements, and all but one won. From the past, we have helped and out and reached out to people that were running for various offices, mayors and so forth, aldermen and committee persons and this and that and superintendents, and they won. Why? They came on our show and had enough guts. Ask Mr. Crosby, congratulations, sir. Ask Mr. Jackson, congratulations to you, sir. You know, and ask people. Come here and get it out to the people that need to hear it. You never know who's listening. We never know who's paying attention. If you ship, you really got a good thing going. And we're going to make it possible for that to happen. We're getting our new web system together, our new information website together. It takes us to do it. It takes a little time. Help us to do what we're doing. Help us to do it. That's all. We'll put your commercial on. You do hair. You don't know who they're telling folks you got a commercial out there. It ain't going to hurt you and it ain't going to break your bank neither. You get in touch with us. We're going to have all of that information is going to be ready for you next week. What you need to do, how you need to submit everything, and so that it would be in an orderly fashion. We need you. Why don't you support us today? If you like, your gift is welcome and graciously appreciative. What is that? The banana pudding cake. That's what cookie. Wait a minute. I got to find out what that is. I saw the banana pudding cake. That's what she creates. Okay. I had to make sure of that to see what that was. Okay. Now I got through with all of that. Now let's go into this part. The thank God It is Friday. Thank y'all for your support. And right now it is 46 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock in the Central Time Zone. Let me say this: embrace yourself. Don't let anybody tell you that you cannot do what you set out to do. It takes a lot of hills and valleys, and it takes a lot of mountains for us to get to where we need to get to. And with the news and the information that you receive, we got to be able, we got babies out here, y'all. Are they going to have the education or be able to have a good education? Let's think about this for a second. You on your job, they're talking about cutting Amazon and the rest of them, putting robots and all robots. I know that's the word, but they're trying to put these machines in the places of people. Go to McDonald's, you hit the screen, and then the things slide up like the Jetsons and give you your food. You ain't seen that. Usually, you can see somebody back there frying something. I want to see what's going on, but times are changing. Young people are going to college, but leaving college without a career education because why? People aren't giving them the skills necessary to compete in the world. We're building all these AI systems. Yeah, we know that technology is taking over. We know that and then they trying to say that the jobs that are left are the menial jobs, hitting the field. We ain't going there. I ain't going nobody field, picking nothing. You ain't got. Then they saying that, oh, we see that now. The orange man is saying, oh, I see the damage that I have caused. I saw the damage that I caused with by evicting them. See, he's crazy. The man don't have the kind of sense that he don't know what he's doing. So let's get that straight first. We're dealing with a madman. Now it's just like the Frankenstein monster. They built that thing. They built him. They made him, and they turned him loose on the people. Dr. Frankenstein's whoever they was in the laboratory that made that idiot. So here we are today on the Friday, the 14th of November. The year is almost over. It's been a heck of a one. Not a bad one, but it's been an eye-opening year. It's been a year of uncovering what people are doing and what they're saying. Hold on. Cat Williams, the famous Cat Williams, I won't forget. He's more than just a comedian. This man told the truth and told the truth on the man's program, and he got in trouble. He tried to warn him. But yet instead, he said all lies are going to be exposed, and doggone it, it's happening. How are we? I want to see this. This is what you keep your eyes on. When they bring this vote up, for them to release the files of the pedophile, let's see how many Republicans, Mississippi, keep your eyes on this. How those senators, we know, let's see how many of those representatives, other than Brother Thompson, that's going to vote to release those files. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on that. I'm going to be live as they're doing it. We're going to hook and link up to C-SPAN, up to our system, and we're going to show it live, and we're going to have live commentary. I want to see, I don't care when it is or what time it is. If it's at night, I'm coming on the air when they doing it live to let you know what's going on. Can I get a witness? That's what I'm talking about. Don't just take ABC and them and everybody in them. We gonna tell the truth on what's this. This is going to show. This is the brick that's going to come down and tumble his house down. Oh, they're going to say, now, because all of this is hooked together. The churches, the evangelicals, and the people that said that this man is God and all that other stuff, y'all about to eat your words. Y'all can't eat them now. Y'all done put them out there now. Don't put your hands and your whole hope into one person. And these people, you don't hear them. I don't see. Now you can see some Trump flags around where I am a little bit every now and then in one of these country towns and things. I don't see too many of them now. Why y'all promoting the man that done robbed? And this is the thing. Please forgive me for what. No, don't forgive me. I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna say it like this: the little white girls, and they've been exposed. The rich ones, the ones that were working at Epstein's thing and the island and over there in Mar-a-Lago. See, and it's rich. We gonna tell the truth. It's rich white folks and Arabs and them folks is in them files. The people we see on TV in them files. The rich film workers are in them files. The ones that make Kraft macaroni and cheese, maybe. He was in trouble at one time. They in them files. Yeah. It's in the files. It's in the files, folks. That's why he's trying to keep. Why? Okay, it's not top secret. It's not national security. It ain't no war plans. It ain't no nuclear plans. It ain't no secrets of America. It's a court proceeding of a dead man that y'all say hung himself. See, that's another thing. They'll make all kind of Houdini and whammy and everything. Y'all be careful of AI is good, but then it's a devil in disguise. That's what I want to talk about right now in a couple seconds. They're taking voices. They can take your voice, your likeness, your way of being, and use it any way they want to. That's nothing but trouble. How many people gonna get in trouble with this AI foolishness? They got this thing that you can make yourself look like not Marilyn Monroe or whatever who these movie stars is. They can get you to change your likeness, and if you just got enough like they call what is that transfer? I don't want none of that. That's how I'm me. I'm just me. You got to accept me for who I am, what I look like, or whatever. Cause we all gonna change. AI ain't gonna help you. It's artificial. That's what it stands for. That's the Mac man. That's me. I ain't worried about those. You got to be this. You got to do that. You got to do that. If you live, you're going to get you some gray hair. If you live, you're going to have some aches and pains. If you live, you're not going to move as fast as you want to move. I'm blessed because I got it. There's people, y'all hollering and talking, I'm going to dye it orange. I'm going to dye it this way. I want it just like it is. I'm not putting that piece of dye in my hair no more ever. It broke me out too. My head was swole. Jesus. Because I don't care. I'm just me. Thank you. I'm grateful because I got that crown that he gave me. There's some that are in the grave didn't get nan strand of gray hair. Didn't live to see what I see. Didn't get to be the great age. This is the best years of my life. We hollering about, oh, I'm 40, I'm 30. You better thank God. We looking great. We looking good. Ain't nobody looking like nobody done run them through there unless you just ran through there. There's some folks that I know in their 20s and in their 30s that look horrible because they've been down through there. Just because you took care of yourself, you took care of yourself. Mm-hmm. Back to the AI. All right, let's talk about this. This is our brother Morgan Freeman, who's a Mississippi native. Y'all know his voice. He's done wonderful. He's one of the best actors. I remember the first time I seen Morgan Freeman. I saw Morgan Freeman on Electric Company. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, Electric Company. He was the easy reader. That was way back. Afro with dark black hair, all that old stuff. You know, it was back then. Super Platinum age. And that's what and then he grew. I mean, then on and got his and then when he got really seasoned, that's when the greatness started coming out in him. His voice. It was his voice, James Earl Jones. His voice. Teddy Pendergrass. You know, them voices. You got them with the Mac man, them voices, all them voices and things. And, you know, he did voiceovers. And they were trying to cheat him. They took AI, took his voice and unauthorized and used his voice, and they robbing us at 9:56 a.m. I do that for a reason in the Central Time Zone. I'm not AI, it's live, not Memorex. That was a tape back then. They say, is it live or is it Memorex? And the singer was singing, break the glass. Bloom, Ella Fitzgerald. She did that. That was the is it live or a Memorex. So they played the tape and the tape broke the glass. So they used to say, is it live or is Memorex? They're taking now here we are creators. Here we are anchor people, news persons, personalities on, commentators, show hosts, media companies that are certified, and they're trying to take our work from us. Why y'all messing with Morgan Freeman's money? Why y'all messing with the McMahon or anybody else's? That's why you got to incorporate your business and your likeness and your cookies and whatever it is. You got to incorporate it, because if they take your voice, AI is artificial. What is artificial? I know I didn't say it right. Artificial is what? It ain't real. Artificial color. It's supposed to be the color, but it's artificial. So I made it look like blue grape Kool-Aid. It ain't grape. It's artificial color that make it great. Some purple coloring and some sugar and a little whatever twang flavor, some kind of whatever. Is it live? Is it live or is it memory? It can't be real grape juice. You know when it's real Welch's grape juice, you taste the juiciness in it. It's a difference. Some folks is artificial. They try to be looking all. That's what it is on the social media. It's artificial. Make you think they looking like this and they look like Count Dracula. I'm just telling the truth. What I mean by that is your attitude is like that, not the person, but be who you are. That's just me now. But then they'll make you. You can look like anything. I know I got a little weight on me. I can take that same weight. I can make myself look like whoever. Whoever bodybuilder. No, I ain't live nan weight. I ain't got no bodybuilder, but it'll make you look like, hi, I'm a bodybuilder, this and that. And you go to look at the folks and you know what I mean? It's gonna get some folks in trouble. But they're taking our money. People are listening to the McMahon Morning Show right now. I'm so grateful about that. But they'll use my likeness, my voice, or whatever I'm doing. People come around instead of just saying, hey, I need some assistance, I need some help. They'll take your ideas. I'm not afraid to say, you can't beat me at what I'm doing. I'm an original. I may not be in the top 10, but I'm in the number. And I ain't too far away. Nobody can do what I do. Nobody can do what Mr. Tom Joyner does. Nobody can do what the talk show hosts do on The View or whatever. I'm here because I'm here because I'm here. And this is what I'm here to do, to bring you news and information each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 a.m. on the East Coast, right here on Mac Media 3, Mac Media 3 Productions. We're here and we spread the word on WKRA 92.3 FM. And when they give us that opportunity, they have our license until 2026. But also, we'd like to welcome the listeners and the viewers of WRFU 104.5 on your FM dial in Champaign. We want to thank all of our listeners everywhere for when you listen and when you hear, when we pay homage to our sponsors, those that come and want to get the word out. We just want ours. We don't want nobody giving us nothing. Open up the door and I'll get it myself. Stop robbing us, AI. That's what the Muskrat was doing. Y'all know who the Muskrat was doing. They setting up all these AI systems all over, even in poor communities, South Memphis, South side of Chicago. You know, all these turbines, all this stuff that's going on there, and they're not hiring anybody. Who's getting the money? Barry White, yeah, Barry White. See y'all, why y'all start trouble? Yeah, them voices. You know a certain voice. You should be able to distinctly know a distinct voice, and your voice is your gift, and your gift will make room for you. But if you robbing folks and taking folks stuff from them and taking away their creativity and whatever, you can't be an ain't no. There's no other Bernie Mac. He was who he was. I don't care how much. And then they talked about Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was the king, the true king of comedy at that time. He took the throne from Richard Pryor and all the rest of them. He took the crown away, and they said, and they got jealous and hating on him. And he was doing what he doing. They were trying to take his movies away from him. His partners that supposed to have been with him, the ones that are on the air now, it's alleged that they did it. But that's why it was. How you treat people. Go to the funeral and try to show one up on him at the funeral in Chicago. He from Chicago. He ain't play that. That's why he was successful. He knew the grind. He knew the people. You got to know the people. We going to the streets too. You're going to get some interviews, and you're getting ready to get everything we need to get from the, not just saying just from the streets, but we going somewhere, and we're welcoming in our new talent that's coming in. People that are going to be bringing things to the table. Like the Bling Queen, she's going to be bringing them interviews that you think that you ain't never seen before. People that you have thought that you have talked to, and it's going to be right on Mac Media's right there to produce. There's MacMan After Dark. There's the immaculate MacMan Morning Show that we have each and every. You ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until you see the new process. Wait until you see what's going on. You're going to be happy. Right now, it is 2 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. If you had to be there at 10 o'clock, you're late. If you, and on the East Coast it's 11:02. But we'll be right back. We're going to pay some bills, meaning we're going to pay homage to our sponsors. Thank y'all for being here. We'll be right back.
If your locks ain't right and your twist is on limp, you know, get over to Keisha Studio. Specialized in locks, natural hair, and extensions. When your hair needs that special attention, make Keisha Studios your next decision. Located 3964 Goodman Road E, Suite 122 in South Haven, Mississippi. Call 901-650-9487 for your appointment at Keisha Studios. You know.
I got Candle Dessert Lounge. Candle Dessert Lounge is coming up. I want y'all to look at these unique and wonderful designs. These candles smell just like you see cereal. And ooh, look at that there. Now that's a la mode. Y'all getting ready for Thanksgiving. Y'all can get your order in for Christmas and everything. This would be unique to have. Smelling all that smell just like bacon and eggs. Wait, let me let her tell you about it. This is Candle Dessert Lounge.
I am Pam Ghostin, owner and creator of Candle Dessert Lounge, Mississippi's finest dessert and drink candles that are hand poured right here in DeSoto County. Our motto is dessert and drinks, 0 calories. We strive to create a vivid imagination of the delicious gourmet desserts and tropical drinks by offering a sweet and zesty vibe with an experience that ignites both your taste buds and sense of creativity. We also do candle making parties, whether it's for a private party, birthdays, anniversary, bachelor or bachelorette parties, business team building. We can do a party for any occasion. For more information, call 662-460-5035. Also, check out our website at candledessertlounge.bigcartel.com. If you're looking for those one-of-a-kind gifts, our candles are perfect for you.
Tune in to the MacMan Morning Show. Hold up. Man, this is one of the hottest talk radio shows this side of the Mississippi. We're talking about the MacMan Morning Show. Mondays through Friday from 9 a.m. to 10:20 a.m. Man, get you some on WKRA 92.7 FM. Man, beat me there. Don't meet me there.
And we're back on the MacMan Morning Show. It is right now 6 minutes after the hour of 10 o'clock. We want to tell you that, hey, this is Friday. Y'all know it's Friday. This is the day that you hurry up and get home, try to relax. I know that there are a lot of Little League and a lot of Young people that are out playing football, y'all go out and support them. Let me say about my Bears. Let's hear it for the Bears, the monsters of the Midway. Don't be playing around now, 6-3. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's by 1 point they win these games by. My team is winning. I'm not going to talk about y'all, cowgirl. Folks, and all y'all that ain't root. I'm rooting for my team. My team. I don't care win or lose. Walter Payton was the best thing that ever ran a football. Let me hear it from Jackson State, Mississippi. All you Jackson State. To thee you love peoples. Y'all know that Walter Payton was the baddest thing that ever ran on the football field was Walter Sweetness Payton. Let me tell you that now. I done said that, and I'm grateful for all of y'all. But you have all them other teams I ain't gonna worry about. But listen, let me tell you something that's really gonna really just. I mean, I'm excited because I know what's getting ready to come. Now you see us on here now. Camera work is getting ready to. I'm coming. I ain't got nothing. I'm ready. I just have to get everything prepared and make sure that that light is right because I'm a little dark. So I don't want y'all to because you can't halfway see me here. I got them I'm darker than the glasses that I got on my face. But that's okay. I love all of me. I'm grateful to God that He made me who I am. There's only one me. There's only one you. And that said, settles it. Listen, don't forget, um, we're working on a special story here at Mac Media 3 Productions. And it has to do with, and I want to say again, good morning to Kevin and Samantha Ashley. This story is going to get out and we're going to tell it and we're going to tell it in the right way. There's some technical things that must be done. There's some legal things that must be done, some not hurdles, but you got to do things in the right way. And you need to hear about what's going on here. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, whether you know it or not, we have a great crisis in law enforcement here in the state of Mississippi. We got people that are being arrested that were charged to um, serve and protect our community, and they've fallen short. Not because these officers look like me, but it's deeper than where it is because it's just the surface that people are dealing with. But we want to go underneath and see what's happening and what's going on. Our community is already in a shambles, and we want to make sure that we serve our community and let you know everything that's going on. And justice is not color. It's supposed to be colorblind. It can't see nothing. So it's not black and white. Yeah, it's you today. It could be anybody tomorrow. And just because you're not, don't mean that injustice or the orange man and his policies and them food stamps and the things that you get like we get. See, people don't understand it. We live just alike. May not look alike, but we got families and troubles and sorrows and things and happiness and goodness, and we love our families and folks just like everybody else. So ain't no different. Only thing that it is, division does that to people. Stop dividing yourself. I don't, like I said, I'm gonna say it again. I don't want nobody giving me nothing. Give me a fair shot at what I'm doing. And don't you know that the door is open for me broadcast? I mean, I hadn't used my talent that God gave to me for years. I'm talking about years, over 20 some years, really doing what I really wanted to do, what He gave me to do. And lo and behold, bloom, here it is. Now, either I'm going to do this or I'm not. I got a platform to do it, and I'm going to do it. This is the Magman Morning Show each and every weekday morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's 10 o'clock on the East Coast, right here on Mag Media 3 Productions. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's bring it. Let's bring it back. Let's bring sensibility back. And let's bring back real talk radio. Let's bring back real talk on the television. I'm going to talk to you. You'll see me on the radio. You'll hear me on the radio, see me on the radio. You'll hear me on the radio and see me on television. What more can I ask for? I just got to get to work. I am James Mack. This is the Magman Morning Show. I want you to tune in on next week. Give us an opportunity to do what we have to do to get things in order. Continue to stick with us. Like and subscribe. You'll get all the alerts every time we go on the air. It'll notify you that we're going on the air. And I'm looking forward. This is my special project. I'm looking at this vote that they're going to have in the Congress. I'm going to go live on that particular day that they're taking the vote, whether it's in the afternoon, in the early in the morning, whenever it is, we coming on the air. And we're going to still do our morning show if it even comes and coincide. We'll switch over to our morning show. But we're doing that special report. We're going to find out what's going on when America hears that the Congress has flipped over. I want them all to. Wouldn't it be something if every member of Congress? I know it ain't gonna happen. This is just wishful thinking. If all of them say release the file, what would he do? If they had to go, now Republicans, I want y'all to hear me. If you really want to redeem yourself, if you really want to repent to the people, if you got any ounce of God in you, if you're not the evil people that people say that you are, I want to see how y'all vote. Mississippi, Miss Cindy Hyde Smith. All them folks, you know you running against Miss Teal. Miss Teal gonna roll on. Y'all got to vote for Miss Teal in Mississippi. Let her roll on Miss Thing that said she would stand at the front line of the hanging, sit at herself, give her a front seat. But we'll talk about politics later. I'm keeping my eyes on this one. I'm the Magman. This is the Magman Morning Show. None other like us, none that's going to be like us right here. I want you to join us as we get ready to go. Enjoy your weekend. Get you some rest up. Get your mind is going to be at ease. I want to thank Keisha the stylist once again, your encouragement and all that you've done. Been with us day one, our anchors, sponsor every day. She has been there for us, and we want to thank you. Brother Lee Mack is coming back. Give him a shot to come on back. He's here. He's going to come on back. And I want to thank all of you. Don't forget, we're putting together new programming. And I want to say, we got our new program that's going to be coming up on Mag Media 3. And we want to support the Bling Queen. We want to give her props and let her come. Boy, you about to see something. And we need to get out there, and we need somebody with that skill and that know-how and that know people to bring those interviews that you think you ain't seen nothing yet. Wait until you get a woof of that. And we want to thank the Bling Queen. We want to thank all of you that are here. Please don't forget to continue to pray for the Reverend Jesse Jackson and his family. Keep them lifted up, and all of our sick, shed in, and bereaved families, wherever you may be. We want to thank you, and we're letting you know that you're in our prayers, not just our thoughts, but we can only pray. Pray for your comfort, pray for your standing, pray for the unities of your families, and that's our job to do. We stand with you. Okay, we're getting ready to get out of here. Thank you for being here. This is the Magman Morning Show. We will be back on next week, God willing. But before we go, let me leave you with the affirmation. You don't have to be jealous of nobody, but all you have to do is sit back and let God bless, because when he get through blessing them, he's got more than enough to bless you. This is the Magman Morning Show. We'll see you.
It's the Magman Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the Magman Morning Show. No matter if you get far. It's the Magman Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Magman Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Magman Morning Show. 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 Sitting at home when you're in your car. It's the Magman Morning Show. No matter if you near far. It's the Magman Morning Show. You better tune in quick or you might just miss. It's the Magman Morning Show. The best show this side of the sea. It's the Magman Morning Show. 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 It's the